What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Guys of Texas podcast. Recapping the game of game one, ALCS, Rangers Astros. Rangers come away 2-0, which is something that no one thought they would be saying right now. Um, what a game that we just got to witness from the Texas Rangers. Monty comes in, throws another absolute gem the same way he did in Tampa, bounced back after Baltimore, and absolutely never touched the middle of the plate. Every pitch that he threw to the big hitters was nothing but inside or low and outside. He threw an absolute gem, got himself into trouble at one point, got bases loaded, still got out of it. Even at that point, I was like, okay, well, here we go to the bullpen. And he ended up going into getting the first out in the seventh inning, um, came out and did the deal, man. Montgomery was the real deal for us today. Another guy that he took on was Alvarez. David beats Goliath 3 times in a row and absolutely blew him down. He started inside. He had jammed him the whole first at bat and adjusted a little bit to make sure the next at bat was not the exact same. But man, he had Alvarez's number. That was very fun to watch. Um, he put on an absolute pitching clinic in front of Justin Verlander, who, let's be real here, threw a really good game. I was looking at fifth inning, and I'm pretty sure he was at like 52 pitches closer to the end of the fifth inning. And I was like, okay, well, Verlander's going to go the entire time. And we talked about on the podcast earlier, we got to get to him the first through 3 innings. Well, I guess the one run was the only thing we really needed to do to be able to get to him because the Astros lineup did not show up at all. Um, the other gem of the Rangers today, Monty was one, but Evan Carter, number one, comes out with a great catch in left field, then gets a base hit and legs out to make it a double. And that was what really set the tone for me is the fact that he had such heads up base running that he gets to second base. Jonah Hine comes in, gets a base knock, runs him in, and that's all we really needed to win this game. I never thought I'd be saying that we just needed one run to win the game. But holy smokes, this Ranger team, if the offense isn't on, the pitching is on. And I am just enjoying sitting back and watching because at this point, everything is just kind of a blur to me. This team surprises me day in, day out. Uh, Evan Carter then later on makes a spectacular catch, jumps up, robs Bregman, which if he's 15 feet left of that, it is for sure a home run, but didn't do it. And Carter comes in with a snag and ends up Altuve having the base blunder on the base pass. Did not touch second base as he rounded it to go back and ended up getting the double play, gets out of the inning, and that ends up what really sets the rest of this ball game up. Rangers win 2-0. The bullpen, Spores came in, pitched a pretty good couple. It was a inning and he didn't even pitch a full inning, but from what he did, uh he came in the seventh inning, finished that out, came into the eighth, got Altuve out, which I think that's Bochy again. I think Bochy really just said, look, I don't want Chapman facing Altuve. He gets the one out and then brings in Chapman. Chapman comes in, gets away from his breaking ball, like we talked about earlier, starts throwing gas, takes out Alvarez also in the same time, and Leclerc comes in and just absolutely shuts it down in the ninth inning. I don't know what's happening at this point with Rangers baseball. This is the best baseball we have played so far collectively. And if you would have told me, hey, you're only getting 2 runs, and by the way, your 1, 2, 3 hitter are 1 for 16, and you still win against Verlander. Never thought that happened, but we did it because this Ranger team is something really special. And tomorrow we've got Evo against Fromber, and if Evo comes in and pitches like he has been, Fromber is very iffy right now. And I think tomorrow the Rangers absolutely shell Fromber. I think the offense shows up tomorrow, which we really need. This series is far from over. We've got to be able to produce runs more than what we did today. It's very nice to be able to sit back and go, hey, the Rangers won on pitching, but the offense is going to have to step up. I mean, even 1 through 4, 1 through 16, 1 for 16. That is wild. Evan Carter absolutely made the game. Monty showed up. Leclerc looks so good right now. And Chapman showed up. Like, I know what we've got with Chapman. We all know of his struggles with the Astros, but postseason really brings the best out of you. Like, postseason is a different game. And these guys are firing on all cylinders right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think the Rangers offense shows up tomorrow against Fromber. I think the Astros offense shows up a little bit also with Evo. But if Evo starts pitching like he has and he's hitting those outside corners and he's getting those calls, expanding the strike zone, it's going to be a quick series. And I'm not saying it's done whatsoever, but the Rangers keep doing what they're doing. They just won a close game. They start shelling too on top of that and getting the offense going. Astros are in big trouble very quickly because they did not think they were losing with Verlander. No one thought that. I was listening to all the Astros podcasts and the radio stations, and they all were talking about how game one is basically a lock. Well, it's not anymore. And Evo, if you get Evo the way he's going right now, it is lights out. So, everybody get some rest. Enjoy tomorrow. We got a 4 o'clock game tomorrow. So, a little early because of the Cowboys. Then we got night games the rest of the way out. So, get some rest. Enjoy the win. We got a long road ahead of us, but Rangers looking pretty good right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you. Go Rangers.